Hello and welcome to the CLEARnotes demo. CLEARnotes is an ambient voice technology which is browser-based and also can be integrated into EPR systems. It is accessed via sign-in and a multi-factor authentication via the browser. Once you're logged into CLEARnotes, you can start a consult and you can fill in the patient's details, fill in the patient's date of birth, and the MRN number as appropriate. Once you have done this, you can take consent from the patient for the use of the tool and start your consultation. CLEARnotes has the option to start an in-person consultation, a virtual consultation, upload pre-existing files, or if necessary, clear the form. You can also see the status of the microphone and see that your sound is working appropriately before you start speaking to your patient. So I will start the consultation. Once the line is visible, you can start. Once the consultation is completed, you press the complete button and then it goes on to transcribe and summarize the consultation according to the predefined prompts that are associated with the user profile. We do not allow users to undertake any prompt injection, nor do we allow users to edit the prompts that sit with their profiles. This is a feature associated with CLEARnotes, and the quality assurance and governance around prompts is managed by the CLEARnotes team. So once the consultation has completed, it will be transcribed and then summarized into the outputs required by the clinician. In this example, the clinical summary is in the SOAP format. And what you can see here is the written documentation of the interaction according to the subjective, objective, assessment and plan as an output of the consultation. Within this, the clinician has the option to edit and add in extra details. So we can say that even though I did not state which clinic I was in the orthopedic clinic, I can go through and check the content and make sure it is correct, ensuring that there's human in the loop checking. And at the very bottom of the consultation, we can see here that there is a disclaimer and that the notes have been reviewed by myself, and in any copy or paste or sending to an EPR scenario, all of this will be sent together with the content of the SOAP note. In addition to this output, this clinical summary output, which I have chosen as part of my configuration, I can also have additional outputs. In my configuration, I also have the option to add a letter to the GP. This could be a letter to onward referral, for example, or any other output required. So I choose the output that I wish to generate, and this is created for me as an additional output that then can be equally copied and pasted and sent to the EPR. So here we have a letter generated for the GP as per my requirements. And in addition to that, I would also like to generate a letter to the patient. I can do the same here again. And here you can see that a letter to the patient has been created in plain English that details the interaction with the surgeon. I also have the option to look at the consultation transcript below. Here you can see that it's diarized, the speakers are identified, and we can go through the entire transcript for review if required. This is the transcript that's turned into the summarized notes that you see above. In addition to the outputs, the clinical summary, I can generate SNOMED coding. So once I've finished editing my clinical summary or GP letters, and I'm content that they are accurate, I can request that they are coded. I click yes. And I'm given a list of SNOMED codes that are applicable to the interaction that I've just had and the notes that have been generated. So specifically, I can say that the patient has diabetes mellitus and osteoarthritis, for example, penicillin allergy. I can go down to continue to scroll down to what I have planned to do, ticking these as appropriate. And once I've finished, I can then copy the coding with the note and copy and paste it into the EPR system, where the description and the numerical SNOMED code will be copied with it. If it is to be sent to the electronic health record, the SNOMED codes can be sent to the correct part of the EHR as required. Once I've finished SNOMED coding and I am content with all the outputs that I have generated, I can go back to start a new consult. But before I do go back, I'm asked for feedback, so I can comment on what my output was like and submit the report, and go back to the to see my next patient. I also have the option of looking at my own personal history of the patients that I have seen. And I can go through and I can view these interactions and view the consultations. I can provide feedback if I haven't already provided feedback, or I can delete the consultation from my history page. If a patient has rescinded consent and I have become aware of this, I can also request this via my history page, that this patient's record is deleted permanently from the system.